Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 11th to the 17th. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're going to jump right into it. Taurus, what a week. What a week. This is clearly a big week for you with the full moon in your sign. It is a big week of endings. It's also a big week of awakenings, okay? And here's the other thing. I don't know if a lot of y'all know, I do these live streams, and I'll leave it at the end of this video, but I talk a lot about more the energies that's happening right now. But we're going to focus on this week, okay? We kick it off on Monday, November 11th, with Venus moving into Capricorn for the entire month, all right? Very different, very, very different energy shift from Venus and Sagittarius. Now, you're going to love this because it's, your BFF. It's Capricorn. It's your, fellow Earth sign here. And I love Venus and Capricorn. I talk about this a lot more in your monthly forecast, so I'm just going to keep this very light. It's big boss energy. Venus and Capricorn, very grounded, practical, focused energy for stability in it for the long term, okay? That's what Venus and Capricorn is, with what you desire, what love, money, creativity, passion, your pleasures, things like that, okay? Kind of like leisure energy as well, with it being in Capricorn, which is a little bit more like serious and like, let's get this done and build that stability here, okay? So you do see that Venus is going to be joining Pluto. Venus is your ruling planet, right? So Venus is going to have a real quick chat with Pluto before leaving Capricorn forever, because Pluto, again, leaving Capricorn next week, the last time we'll have it in our lifetime. Now, Capricorn represents your ninth house, so you're going to feel a lot of, it's almost like a lot of y'all are going to be on this path to, feeling a lot more spiritually awakened and alive. That's the ninth house. Wisdom is part of the ninth house. Remember, I said this in your monthly forecast. We're moving into the age of wisdom, the great awakening, all of that. All right. But ninth house is also travel. There could be some big travel moments for you. There could also be big moments in publishing, broadcasting. That's all this energy that's happening for you with Venus here. Also with, having that last conversation with Pluto and Capricorn. So remember, Pluto does bring that intensity and that depth, and also this great passion and transformation. So this is a big week. It's a big week, okay? And also remember, doing some shadow work as well might be something that you'll be doing around this time, especially when you're thinking about the big picture for yourself, okay? Now, I would not be surprised if some of y'all actually start maybe going back to school, thinking about going back to school, thinking about starting some sort of course in something as well. Okay, so I like this because it's almost like setting this stage, right, for your future, right, before both Venus and Pluto move into Capricorn. Aquarius, right? Pluto's moving into Aquarius next week for 20 years, and then Venus is going to be moving into Aquarius next month. Aquarius is the future, and that's also you spending a lot of time this week thinking about career as well. All right, Aquarius rules your 10th house. So now Tuesday, you've got Mercury squaring Saturn. I would recommend not making any long-term agreements with friends, groups you belong to, communities around this day, okay? These two planets are not seeing eye to eye. There could be something here with money as well with y'all, with the fact that you do have Mercury and Sagittarius in your 8th house, finances, business partners, things like that. But it also, love could be a thing as well for a lot of y'all. Saturn, remember, in it for the long haul. That's your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. But Saturn in Pisces also is friendships and groups and whatnot. So this is a great day to think about what you want in terms of stability for you, okay? Because if you have any big conversations, serious conversations around this time, the other person, it just may feel like you're, hitting a wall every time with this type of aspect, with this square. So have your moment and process things around this time, and just try not to make those agreements. You see, Saturn is going direct in a few days, so wait a few days. All right. Now, Friday, here we are. This is it. Taurus, this is that big full moon in your sign. You are going to feel shifts Okay. I remember when, so this full moon in Taurus, by the way, in your sign, this one and the full moon that we had in Aquarius back in August were possibly the most potent. Let's keep it that way. All right. I remember that full moon. I remember the changes happening in my life in August, but this full moon, a little bit different. Okay. It's exactly 24 degrees. So that is mutable energy. There may be something here where you're willing to adapt to in terms of changes. It's also strong intuitive energy. Remember to trust your intuition around this time. Now, we've got some strong 6 energy. Okay. 6 in numerology. All right. Because, 24 degrees, 2 plus 4, we all know equals 6. This is happening on the 15th. 1 plus 5 equals 8. Just kidding. It is 6. What is 6? It's beautiful. It's empathy. It's kindness. It's nurturing. It's harmonizing. That is what the moon is all about. The moon is exalted in your sign, Taurus. So harness that energy. Okay. Incidentally, too, this is going to blow your mind. 6 is associated with the planet Venus. Venus is your ruling planet. So there could be a lot of elements of beauty and harmony and love, abundance that comes up around this time. Sensuality, feeling things, but also like your physical world, having that appreciation of things that you have in your physical world and seeing all that beauty around you. There is also a sense of security around this time. Okay. Things that you value as well, things that you inherently value, if not within your physical world, but that definitely is going to be a big focus. Now, with this full moon, it is strong. You're going to feel it days before, you're going to feel it days after, okay? This full moon is going to be conjuncting Uranus. You know that, right? Uranus is in your sign. I talked about this in your monthly forecast. It's powerful. Uranus brings radical change, okay? Surprises and the unexpected. So, and it's, I think, what is it, 1 degree? It's tight with this full moon. All right, this conjunction. So with any full moon, you can expect, like I said, shifts, turning points, the end of things, culminations, even changes. All right, it's in your sign, but because it is in your sign, remember to relax and breathe and appreciate those things around you. This is a full moon where the energy is about release, right? Remember, this is Uranus that I talked about. Uranus is the great awakener. So remember, there is something here as we move into this age of wisdom, something awakening within you. Full moons illuminate. So not only within your physical world, but again, within you to have a breakthrough that you need. Uranus is all about breakthroughs here. All right. So this can be a big wake up call for you, or you are waking up to something, in a sense, a reset too. Okay. So to get an idea of what might be changing around this time for you, Taurus, think about that new moon that we had in your sign, May 7th, and the weeks following it. What were the changes happening in your life then? Because this is the corresponding full moon, okay, 6 months later. And this full moon is trining Pluto. It's wide, but you're going to still feel that shift, all right? Now, remember, Pluto is in Capricorn, and Capricorn's ruling planet is Saturn. What's happening on that same day? Saturn is going direct. So yeah, very strong Friday. Okay. Saturn going direct. Saturn's been retrograde since June 29th. Again, I'll keep this light. I talked about this a lot in your monthly forecast here, but wow, you're going to feel this, Taurus. You're absolutely going to feel this momentum, right? Saturn's woken up. And you're going to feel less delays, less restrictions in terms of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Remember, Saturn is in Pisces, in that area of your charts, as well as social networks, your communities, groups you belong to, all of that. It's got to be, again, you're going to feel it. Probably spending a lot more time with groups and friends and whatnot as well. But focusing on building these structures, right? Building these structures for yourself. Maybe even boundaries that, things that Saturn's known for, but becoming an authority in some areas as well. But just know that this is a time where you're going to have those moments of clarity, things that you needed to fix, patch up, plug up any holes in any plans that you had. on your karmic journey. Remember, Saturn is karma. Okay, now Saturday, we come to Saturday, November 16th, when we got the sun opposite Uranus again. You're going to feel this is going to be a big weekend for you. Don't forget Uranus is in your sign, and it just conjuncted the full moon in your sign. I like this though. I like the sun opposite Uranus. It's, it has that rebellious energy to it, as in, I want to do something different. I want to try something different. Again, Uranus, the great awakener, something awakening within you, feeling an urge to break from routine, have a breakthrough. And what I love about this is there is this element of just expressing your individuality, expressing yourself, letting all of that shine. Okay. This is, like you walking down a street with a pet turtle wearing a Victorian, dress, whatever it is, just a spacesuit, whatever you want. Okay. Express yourself. All right. Do something for you. Do something different. All right. Now, just going to point out, as we know, Mercury is in Sagittarius in shadow. So yeah, you could be already feeling that you are returning things from the past and revising things, as well as people coming back from your past, coming up into your life around this time, popping up. And then Mars in Leo, also in shadow. That's another whole other thing. We're possibly having a lot of things, activity happening at home. Parents, children, all of that. Okay. Significant other, your actual home, real estate matters. Okay. So that energy, as we know, Pluto's in Capricorn, and we also know Mars is opposite Pluto. We're still feeling that energy. Remember, that is, power struggles, power trip in, really, really fiery emotion. So let's get started, Taurus. This is a big week for you. Okay. Really big week with a full moon in your sign. Let's see what's going on for you. Again, for Taurus, Taurus rising, and Taurus moon. Ooh, if you're a Taurus moon, that's okay. Let's get to it. Taurus, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here, y'all. I hope that you're having a wonderful week, vibrating at this high frequency, right? I know you are, Taurus. Y'all are amazing. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on for y'all. You're good. You're good. Here's the thing. I always say you can use these aspects to your advantage. You create your reality, right? You create your reality. It seems like you are owning this week. You're owning this week, and you are having that awakening. How fun is this? How fun is this? Okay, let's get started. You got the moon. Hey, you're good. You're good, by the way. You're good. I might do something a little special for you after too. You got the moon. How about that? Look how full that moon is. So yeah, full moon in your sign. But what's really interesting about this, the moon, there is this element of let's face any fears that we have when the moon comes up. Okay, let's not overanalyze things. Let's not let things get to us, right? With the moon, the moon, trace it back to Luna, goddess of the moon. Even if you think about, the word lunacy comes from the moon, right? So things get a little like, you even see the dog and the wolf here. There is this element of like, let me have this moment to evolve emotionally, intuitively, okay? Be in touch with my higher self, okay? Because that's going to push me forward, all right? There may be some things that you are really, really thinking about your future. It's all about your future. This week's all about your future, especially with the full moon in your sign, and the fact the moon in tarot is attributed to Pisces, okay? To Pisces, right? Remember, Saturn's going direct in Pisces this week for you, all right? In your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. So a lot of y'all may be thinking about that, maybe even, again, like friendships and whatnot, groups you belong to. But either way, it seems like what you're going to do is you're going to go deep. You're going to go within. We still have that Scorpio energy, Sun in Scorpio, right? Something here showing that as well. Judgment, okay? Really great. Really great because judgment is in the heart of your spread, but also attributed to Pluto. Remember, Pluto is really active. During your full moon, Pluto is in Capricorn, your ninth house of spirituality, how you see things, your belief system. Remember what I said, waking up, right? This is having that spiritual awakening, that aha moment to know who you are, to know what you want, to make your life even more meaningful than it is, like really absorbing that energy, hearing the blow of the trumpet. What is that? Okay. That's sound. What is sound? It's vibrations. Okay. Remember, vibrating a high frequency, they are. It's awaken the dead, right? With Archangel Gabriel. All right. Now, what is that high frequency? It's healing. And so it seems like there's something you may be going through this week, especially with that full moon, where you're going to rise above and it's healing for you. And full moons are healing too. Okay. Remember, you harness the energy the way that you need to. This is really great though. I love it. You're having an awakening. Remember, the great awakener, great awakening, Uranus, the great awakener, that's conjuncting this full moon, but also in your sign. This is amazing. So again, big wake up call, like I said, but in a powerful way, in this significant way for you moving forward. And you're good. You're absolutely good here. All right. So hear the blow with the trumpet. You have the Knight of Cups here. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is that, yeah, there may be someone in your life that you are just what's going on, right? So it may be someone in a romantic sense. It may be that, an energy that's coming through is, it may be someone, well, two things actually, someone that may be coming from the past, but also someone that you do want in your life. Okay. So whatever it is, there's someone else involved here with that Knight of Cups energy. It may be you that you're like, okay, now I know what I want in a relationship. Right? With the Knight of Cups here, he is the knight in shining armor, but it also could be a friendship. There could be something here with a friendship. Like I mentioned earlier, there's so much energy there. Knight of Cups happens to be Pisces as well. Okay, so again, really strong energy, and you even see the fish all over his armor, but there is a sense of being creative about any sort of situation that has to do with a partnership. It can be career for y'all too, however it resonates for you, but it's really just more about knowing who you are, having that awakening, knowing what you want in situations moving forward, especially with a partner who you may this week, maybe a little, with the Knight of Cups here, just a little like uh both childlike and childish, if that makes sense. You're just like, what's going on here? Let's get some straight answers. And then again, you have got the, Suns in Scorpio this week. Scorpio's your opposite side. So there still is some focus on partnerships and relationships and one-on-one commitments for you, but you're having your awakening. And now you have the Six of Cups in your crown. Absolutely amazing. You got the Seven of Pentacles and the root ears, Eight of Pentacles and the root ears spread. Six of Cups. That's great. What's really interesting, what I said earlier about people from your past coming back, that very possible this week with that Six of Cups, highly associated with nostalgia, but there is a sense of comfort. Again, remember what I said, harmonizing is a big thing with that full moon this week. And like with the number 6, you got 6 here as well. So really great. So a lot of y'all are looking forward to that, to have this security, this protection, feeling of protection, feeling secure, everything that I said, with even Saturn going direct too on the same day of your full moon. All right. But this is not worrying about anything. All right. It's having that awakening, and it brings that confidence too as well. You've got the Eight of Pentacles and the root of your spread. So you're driven. You're working hard. There's something that you're really working hard toward, that you're not being distracted. You're taking inspired actions, and it can be work related, can be career related, can be something with money, finances as well. All right. It is the Eight of Pentacles here, but he's not distracted. He even like removed himself from the village to just not be distracted. Right. It's kind of like someone putting on, iPods or whatever those things are called while they're, doing their work, and they're like at a cafe. I don't want nobody talking to me. I need to get this report out. And then when you do, or whatever you're working on, I'm obviously bigger than that because he's working toward his legacy. We're talking about legacy here. You have the Six of Wands in your future. So you have a lot to look forward to. Okay. This is victory. This is success. This is public recognition. This is people cheering you on. This is great. This is rising above. It's wands, your passions, ambitions, a lot of creative energy again, right? But there is something that it's almost like you are evolving in this huge way. It's this is a masterful. I love this for you. Okay. So continue to rise above, right? This is all about eminence, and another 6 here. I love that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So let's get to your stuff. And a lot of that could be recognized in a family setting, home setting as well. Okay. By the way, okay, if you're not here for career or any of that, or art or anything, it could be just being recognized within the home or your local community as well. Anyway, Taurus, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. Love hearing from y'all, and I love y'all. All right, so let's keep going. Okay, so very interesting, very interesting. Well, things are gonna move fast for you for sure. There is gonna be some changes, though. There's gonna be some changes. Let's get to it. Okay, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Really great. Okay, that's why you're working hard. You want to get here. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, right? So continue to do that, because it seems like two things. Like, it just seems like a lot of y'all, whatever you're working toward, your goals, your passions, the finish line, your legacy, there is this element of like, I want to feel free. Okay, I want to feel free. And that's what Uranus is too. Uranus is all about freedom, right? So really harness that energy. All right, you can have that. There is a sense of independence here with the 9 of Pentacles. You even see your symbol, Venus, all over her gown. So a lot of y'all may be feeling that. Okay, a lot of y'all may be feeling that this week, especially if it's something that you're visualizing. You're going to get there. You create your reality. You can make it happen. Okay. You're having that awakening. And a lot of y'all are going to be in a position where you're just very motivated and inspired. You got the 8 of Wands. That's absolutely amazing. Okay. So there is a sense of like a really big transformation that is happening for you. Okay. Very interesting. 8 of Wands is actually attributed to Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is currently in Sagittarius. So, I love that. There could be a lot of conversations that are happening for you. There's, the movement, right? This card's all about movement, excitement, enthusiasm. There's 8 Wands zipping through the air. Is one of 2 cards where there's no person, no figure, no nothing, but just wands zipping through the air. All right. And look at them. They are aligned. Things are aligning for you in this really big way. All right. Now, Sagittarius does rule your 8th house. So that's all about transformation. That's, that's all about, even there's that depth to that too. But this is so nice because this can be work, this can be career. You see, it's coming with the 6 of Wands as well. But remember what I said, however you want to be, in what way do you want to be recognized? There is something that it just feels like something's going to land. You keep moving in this direction, something's happening for you. A lot of conversations that could be happening as well, maybe even agreements and contracts as well, but finances too. It says Sagittarius energy, something again like with business partners could be a thing. I love this. This is really great. You've also got the Emperor too. Oh, sorry. You've got the Emperor too. I mean, you're moving into this place where the Emperor is the ruler, right? This is mastery of self. That's what full moons do. Remember, I said something is going to be illuminated within you, but this is powerful. This is having a lot of power. He's not only the ruler of, his kingdom, but his destiny, right? I love this. Just continue to move in that direction. This is big. This is really big because it seems like that's what you want. It seems like that's what you want. All that authority as well. And, Saturn is going direct. Saturn is all about authority. Lastly, you have the 5 of Pentacles. Very interesting with the 5 of Pentacles and your final outcome. This is a Taurus card, by the way. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is saying that there may be something here where as part of your journey, there could be something. It's really connecting with that Knight of Cups. Is someone holding you back in career, in love, in I don't know, your soccer coach, whatever it is, like a partnership, relationship. But again, is someone holding you back, or do you feel like you're hitting a brick wall? Remember, I said that is possible with that Mercury, Saturn square with someone else, but maybe this is a week where you have that moment of clarity. It does feel like there is someone else involved. The other thing is there could be something that really tests you this week. That full moon is strong. It is in your sign, and it could test you in a way of, like financially. It could test you. It's Pentacles, right? It could also test your spiritual wealth as well. Okay, your spirituality. All right. So remember, you have the Judgment card in the heart of your spread. So have that awakening. What is holding you back? And if you feel this card, by the way, these two people are so focused on their plight, they can't see all this hope and support literally out, right in front of them, right? That you see the church there. And so there is this sense of, if there is something where you feel that you are being hard on yourself, or there is something that is not connecting with another person, explore it, okay? Because this is like low energy frequency. I'll even clarify that one for you. But yeah, it does seem like there is this big journey that you're on, that you're going to be getting, but you're still going to get recognized. You're moving into the spotlight. It looks like that's what you want too. And things are going to happen for you. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You got the Ace of Wands. You're going to be fine, especially like I said, full moons bring the ends of something, endings. The full moon will be conjuncting Uranus, so it can be something surprising to you. Remember, Uranus is like lightning striking, so it can be something that you just comes out of nowhere. And so that could be that feeling, right? It could even be, some sort of clarity for you in some sense with Judgment in the heart of your spread, but you can see what's on the other side of it. So don't get caught up in any low energy frequency. You're going to be fine. You got that Ace of Wands, okay? So there is something waiting for you on the other side. The Ace of Wands, this new beginning. Remember, with every full moon, something new comes from that, right? Something does have to end, okay? Now, Ace of Wands, that's new beginnings, new opportunity right there, all right? The biggest wand in the deck. This is really absolutely amazing. So, yeah, there is something new here with the Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, all right? So Taurus, really big week. Really, really wonderful. Oh, yeah. I was going to do something because you've got this full moon in Taurus in your sign. I was just going to use this other deck as well, just to clarify or pull some more cards for you, right? I'm going to see some things for you. So, Taurus, let's focus on love. If you're here for love, let's see what the Tarot of the Divine has got to say. All right, so love. Oh gosh. Okay, so Nine of Wands. Okay, so yeah, there. Remember, you got that Knight of Cups here, right? So Nine of Wands. That's, it really is just like not giving up. Really, really fighting for something that you've worked hard for. You're definitely gonna ask yourself, like, is this worth fighting for? Is this working out? But if it is, and it is, just know some of these aspects are strong. Full moon in your sign, things can be illuminated. There can be some surprises. So if that's like a wedge, and you both know that this is meant to be, soulmate, business partner, whatever it is, continue to hang in there. Okay. Now, career. All right. You got the Star. You're good. You're good. You're absolutely amazing. Okay. Remember, you've got Saturn going direct in your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Really love that. Again, less resistance, less delays, but also you've got Pluto moving into Aquarius next week. You got Venus moving into Aquarius. You got all that Aquarius energy in your 10th house of career. It's a star. All right. So stars aligning for you. You got these wands aligning for you. So career looks really great for y'all. I mean, you even got that Six of Wands. You got that Ace of Wands. Don't forget your last week's reading. You also got the star. All right. Now, the last one I was going to do, well, I'll do health, wellness, fitness. It is a full moon. Okay. And this health, wellness, fitness also includes like mental health as well. Okay. So let's see What's going on for you, Taurus? There we go. Okay, so you're good. You got the sun. Wow. So you got the star and the sun. The sun in terms of health, wellness, fitness. Uh, really good. Really good. Oh my gosh. The sun. I mean, the sun is optimistic. The sun is abundance and opportunities, right? Opportunities could is really, really great. The sun just driving all those shadows, right, out of your life. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, so abundance. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, the last card. I always say, like, pay special attention. Pay special attention to this card that wants to come out. Oh, the Five of Swords. Yeah. Duh. So this is when I say pay special attention with a full moon like this. Do not, and with Mars opposite Pluto as well. Try not to be like, this is a card where things are a little bit combative. It's the Five of Swords, right? Combative. It could be not seeing eye to eye with people. It could be you also just over analyzing things, overthinking things when you don't need to, But, full moons can do that sometimes. So just be mindful of not doing that. The Five of Swords ultimately is all about, self-respect, self-dignity, things like that, but also vibrating at high frequency. It's like rising above that energy, right? Being able to compromise and see eye to eye with other people. So, and I'm not saying that that's, it's just like when I say pay special attention, they're saying don't do that. Don't, overthink things or be like, it's like bears being poked, right? So you want to avoid that energy, especially with Mars opposite Pluto, because you're good. You're absolutely good, Taurus. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. All that stuff helps the algorithm too, but I don't know if did I say this? Like, I'm now getting in the habit because of the live streams I do. Like, I will take, some of your questions, respond to some of your questions and some of your comments in those live streams. Next week, by the way, Taurus, you've got Pluto officially moving into Aquarius. We officially move into Sagittarius season. That's going to be really big for you. That's going to be huge for you. Okay. So we'll talk next week. All right. Thanks so much, Taurus. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.